Hello Virgo, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your mid-February tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards and see what we got going on. Just a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All of this is here to give you some insight into your own personal situations so you can create the life that you want for yourself. Okay. So let's talk about things from the past here. Yeah, okay. So first of all, we got the Empress. Love to see this. For some of you, it's really saying that you have really focused on, self-care, self-love, you know. For some of you, it's even talking about maybe birthing a new situation or idea that you have for yourself, you know, down the line also. I see here there's almost birthing, I'm going to get into these next two cards, like birthing a new idea. You know, a shift of focus. You know, I think ultimately there was a shift of perspective for you in some way in your recent past that talks about, you know, where you've shifted and it's really caused this reaction. This is like the consequence from that shift of focus is the Empress energy, where you said to yourself, okay, now this is time for me to really see the beauty in life, really to take care of myself, to put myself as a priority. I say that because we got the Queen of Wands in reverse and we also got the Five of Pentacles. So Queen of Wands in reverse, it's telling me, you know, that I think for some of you, you really understood that there was the clarity of something. You understood that maybe one perspective wasn't working and that you really had to change it. Because here with the Five of Pentacles, it's saying, you know, do I want to focus on my surroundings, how hard things are? Or do I want to look around me and see that there are people who can help me? There's a chapel right above, you know, a stained glass window and a chapel right next to those people right there, where they can take shelter and take cover. They can have a place to stay for the night, get help, you know. So I think for some of you, you changed that focus by doing that, you know, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's saying, you know, you thought maybe one perspective was working and now it's like, no, I need to change it. So here with the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, you know, it's like you shifted focus from, you know, any type of mentality that you may be lacking in some type of sense, whether they be lacking in abundance, lacking in resources, lacking in opportunities or friendships or relationships around you. And you said to yourself, you know, I need to see that I'm taken care of, that I have help around me. If I just look at the bigger picture, I have things around me that I can be grateful for. So very much that Empress energy is the consequence of all of that, that I can see here. You know, so by shifting focus and also seeing the beauty in life, seeing that there is a lot of things to be grateful for, it unlocks the beauty of life really. And it also shows that now I need to focus on myself, my well-being, mental health and emotional health as well. So now moving on to the present. So here, let's see. First of all, we got the Five of Swords. I think for some of you, it's talking about letting go of certain people that kind of drain you, certain situations especially that drain you, and even talking about the swords, as I said before with that Queen of Swords, even ideologies or perspectives that drain you as well. You know, Five of Swords talks about really cutting away or cutting out people in your life, situations, or even ideologies, as I said, that that don't make sense anymore. Things that work against you rather than for you, if that makes sense. I say that because we also got the Four of Pentacles as well. Four of Pentacles talking about, you know, that you want to start using your energy in a way that is made for you, you know. I think for some of you, if you have been putting your energy out there, whether it be for work, I think for some of you, obviously being a pentacle, you know, or other obligations or responsibilities that you have, and if it has been draining you, those situations where you find yourself not having a lot of time to recoup or recover in some type of way, I think for some of you, you're learning how to conserve some of that energy for yourself, if that makes sense. We also got the Knight of Wands as well. There's definitely something here that's telling me you are planning, or you want to plan on making some type of big move, some type of big adventure of some kind, you know. Knight of Wands says, you know, you have all this energy and this drive and motivation to do something. I think it's just you're in the process of figuring what that thing is right now. And I think by going through that process of removing people or situations that may be distracting from that, or maybe trying to influence this decision, if you will, you're going to be able to find some clarity with that. Even with the Four of Pentacles, as I said, you're going to learn how to save and conserve even your money. There could be a lot of money going out with that as well. So here that could even suggest that, where you may be saying you need to be more conservative, not only with your energies for yourself, but also with your money as well. If there is some type of big adventure or move that you plan on doing of some kind in the future, or in this month, or so on. And now we move on to the future, or things to think about in terms of big themes. So first off, we got the Devil energy here in the reverse. So this is telling me, for some of you, any type of extreme behaviors, extreme emotions, etc., that may be underlying your the past few weeks or months. If there's anything there that's been like bubbling underneath the surface, I think for here, especially in the reverse, it's saying, that you are slowly, or have been slowly, starting to deal with those things and calm down that shadow energy that may be that lies in all of us, really. The devil is just our shadow. There's nothing truly scary about it. It looks like a very ominous card. I get it. And it causes so many images and symbols to come to our mind when we hear the devil, but it's just an archetype for the shadow. It's literally just extremes in our life. So I think here, for some of you, you've learned how to calm down or make peace with anything in your life that causes an extreme emotional reaction or extreme mental reaction, if anything, especially stemming from the past, that may have caused pain or disappointment or hurt, especially. So the devil energy is saying that you are coming to peace with that. It's not something that controls you anymore. It's something where you have found balance and peace with, and that you can start to actually just accept in your life as something as it is, and not have it be something that is painful or have a reaction to it anymore. You can accept it for what it is, and just leave it for what it is. That's it, So I think for some of you, doing that shadow work, I think if there is I don't see anything really related to that. So that's why I say, if there's anything in the undercurrents of your emotions or mind that has been going on, as long as you continue to do that shadow work with that, and to understand your shadow and not be fearful or reactive toward it, you can actually start to incorporate it into yourself as a whole, and it's no longer something separate from you. That's something to be repressed or fought or to fight, or something to be fearful of. It's something that you understand is just part of you. And I think for some of you, because there's nothing here that really relates to that, but I think here with that devil energy, I think that's something that some of you have learned through maybe some of these processes. We also got the Nine of Pentacles as well. So I think for some of you, you're really starting to build up, or learning how to build up your self-confidence and self-esteem. As I said here, maybe, as I said, with focusing on self-care, taking or removing people or situations that drain you, etc. I think this is more of a regeneration process for some of you, whoever relates to this. I think here it could be something, again, with your finances. If there's something where a lot of money is going out, more money could start to come in, knowing that you are putting yourself as a priority. So here, not only is it going to be self-confidence and self-esteem being built up, but also in terms of your own finances, and also abundance in work, health, etc. We also got the Knight of Pentacles. So here, I really do feel like for some of you, like with the Knight of Wands too, there's something here that says, there could be a relocation for you. For some of you, it could be a relocation of home. It could just be even a move that requires a little bit more money, if that makes sense also. But here, there is a big journey that has to be taken, and it could be something relating to home life. It could, as I said, a relocation. It could be something even moving for a job for some of you. But also here, there could be something with home life where you just maybe need to put a little bit more focus in your home. If there's something, especially if there's a renovation you want to do, expanding your home, all that other stuff as well. Even just taking care of your home, cleaning house, getting rid of things, getting rid of clutter. clutter of any kind, you know. I always say external clutter creates internal clutter. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that as well. So I see that for some of you, you know, there could be a journey, a relocation of some kind, or even just you cleaning house and creating more peace in your own personal spaces. So this is what I see for the general reading right here. These next 3 cards are going to be things that you are dealing with or have dealt with and now are releasing from your energies. Cool. Love to see that. So let's see here. So far we got the 3 of Swords. We got the 3 of Pentacles. Is 3 a number here? Wow, okay. So if you've been seeing a lot of 3s, maybe 3 is the number for some of you out there. Oh yes, got the Death card. Okay, cool. So these are things that you are releasing. So 3 of Swords. Any type of pain, emotional pain, mental pain, disappointment, sorrow, loss, all of those things. This is a card saying that any of those emotions or feelings that you may have gone through in the past, they're slowly being healed, and those things are being let go from your life, where they won't hurt you anymore, where they won't keep you stuck in a focus of pain. As I said, this comes in the line with that Empress, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, that shift, you know, of shift from pain to pleasure, shift from what I'm lacking to what I have and am grateful for, you know. So there is a shift here of your focus and perspective, where it's going to change your frequency and change your vibration that you put out there. It will no longer be a victim but a victor, you know, type of some type of feeling. So I think for some of you, letting go is going to slowly let go of all the pain. It will process, it will heal, and ultimately you're going to have you're going to see a lot more beauty and self-love and self-care in life. We also got the 3 of Pentacles. So here, as I said, comes in the same line as that 5 of Swords. You're letting go people or situations that drain you and who are not in alignment with your higher goals or higher needs. 3 of Pentacles is really saying, you know, that you're going to find a place or a group of people, community, workplace, whatever it may be, who truly value you, who value and see all the great work that you do, and will also praise you for that as well. They will give as much as they take, if that makes sense. They won't just take. So here, in terms of that, you're letting go people who do not value you. You're letting go people who just take from you. You're letting go of people who just want things from you and give nothing back to you in return. You know, so here, in terms of that, it's like you're letting go of very draining, toxic people in your life, even situations, if there is no one in particular, even draining situations that cause those feelings, you know, those things will starting to be let go in your life, and now new opportunities will start to take their place. We also got the Death card. So here, this comes in the same line as the Devil. So I think here, really, for some of you, your shadow, all those things where a lot of the deep hitting emotions are, those very hard hitting, deep, big emotions like sadness, like fear, all of those things, like those are starting to come to an end and have their cycle end as well. Death process, or the Death card here, it also says, you know, that there is a transformation process that has been in the works for some of you, you know, and this is telling me that the transformation process is now ending for some of you, that you are gaining and becoming this person from the experiences of the past, the things that may have caused you pain, the situations or people that may have drained you, learning how to deal with them by focusing on yourself, by learning how to use your resources and energy wisely for goals and ambitions that you have, etc. By going through that process, by letting those people go, letting those situations go, you are going to start to make room for your blossoming process, for you to become and to awaken to who you are meant to be at this current moment. So you're letting go, and you're letting things die, old situations, old belief systems too, that no longer serve you. Ultimately, you're going to start to learn and discover new ones that do serve you for your highest and greater good. So now these next 3 cards are going to be blessings from the universe that are making their way to you, that may have not come or shown up yet. We got the 2 of Wands. Love to see that. Oh, I felt you. I see you right there. You got the Devil again. Synchronicity. I'm telling you, I think I think majority of my readings today have been all synchronicities. Like, it's insane. And you got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to touch upon that devil again real soon. Okay, so first of all, you got twos, you got threes. Love to see that as well. So Two of Wands here. It's saying, you know, that expect a new adventure coming your way. I mean, as I said, we had those Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Even the Death card is on horseback. You know, so there's something here talking about movement, talking about change, and expect, you know, there's going to be an opportunity for you to take a leap of faith into some type of new, passionate, exciting adventure of some kind. You know, it's going to move you from your comfort zones or from your comfort into somewhere new and exciting for you. So this Two of Wands right here, it's really saying, you know, that there's an infinite potential, infinite possibilities for you to experience something. And take your time, you know, as I said, with that Empress energy, to recoup and recover while you are in your safe space. And then, but expect also to move on into new adventures, you know, because there are new things for you to experience that the universe wants you to experience as well. I'm going to touch upon the Two of Pentacles also. So here, it's really saying, as I said with those pentacles, you know, if there has been a lot of money going out, there's going to be a new balancing of that, of your finances or your health or your job or work-life balance, whatever it may be. But the Two of Pentacles is saying, you know, this person is juggling these two pentacles with the infinity symbol right around them. So expect a lot of movement, expect a lot of a balancing act, if you will, with anything in your finances, career, or health. With that, you know, expect, you know, there could be decisions that have to be made. And ultimately, I think with this new sense of self-care and self-love and removing old ideologies, I think is saying that you are going to be presented with these decisions, and you have to, and you'll know at that point what the best decision is for your future, for yourself, etc. Now, the Devil card showing up twice, double synchronicity right here. Excuse me. Love to see this, because it's really saying to the universe, from the universe, is saying, I said what I said, I meant what I said, you know. So the Devil card, as I said before, you know, it's like, expect anything that controls you, anything that is super extreme in your life, anything where you feel like you lose control of yourself, anything like that, you know, expect those things to go away. Expect your darkness and your light to be at balance and at peace. Expect yourself to bring your shadow into the light and to be understood and to be accepted for what it is, and something that's no longer something where you lean on to cope or self-medicate or anything like that. Because that's what the devil is all about. The extremes that we experience, whether they be our emotions, whether they be our vices, whether they be our thoughts in terms of sticking or being stuck in the past, you know, all of those things. The devil wants us to be controlled. That's the whole point of the devil, controlled by something else, you know, by our deeper, darker impulses, you know. So here, the Devil card in this one as a blessing is really saying you're going to be liberated. You're going to be freed from whatever may try to control you or keep you stuck in some type of way, in some type of energy. I say for some of you, if that's been bubbling on the surface, keep diving in, keep finding that peace, and ultimately you will be released, if that makes sense. So I see that's a wonderful card to see the Devil card. I know, like, wonderful card to see the devil. No, I mean, no, but to see it in this as a blessing and as a synchronicity, love to see that for you. Transformation, Death card right there. So there's a big transformation for some of you. For some of you, if you've been doing that shadow work, absolutely. Let's see what we got. Oh, might as well do these. Perfect. We got peace and we got awareness. So, first of all, peace and awareness. As I said before, that Devil card, you know, death process and that Devil card, you know, you are coming to peace. You're being liberated. You know, you are going to find a way to come to peace with your shadow. It's not going to be something you're fighting anymore. It's something you're going to learn how to accept. And by accepting it, you can understand and learn how to control those emotions or those reactions in a way that comes from love and empathy, not something that is raw and instinctual. You know, it comes from somewhere higher, not lower. So really, I think for some of you, you are cultivating peace. You're making your way toward peace. We also have awareness right here. And as I said before, going through a shadow work process where you have to get in touch with the darker aspects of your life, you are gaining awareness on a full type of way, a full picture of who you are as a person, not just in the light, not just in the good times. You're understanding yourself in the harder, more difficult, challenging, dark times as well. So you are increasing your awareness and you're getting to know yourself on the full spectrum of who you are, both in the light and in the dark. And that's a wonderful thing to do, because most people want to repress the dark. People don't want to look at themselves in the dark. People don't want to look at themselves in the mirror and see something that they don't want to see. But for those of you who have done the shadow work and understand and resonate with this double devil synchronicity, you are gaining something from doing that. Finally, transformation. Just like that death card, as I said, there's a transformation process where you have let things go, let things die, and now you are in the process to bloom into someone new. You've let go of a lot of things that did not serve you, and now you're moving forward into who you are meant to be right now. Your transformation process, as I said, comes right in this letting go, right here, of things that are being let go. So the transformation is over. Now you are becoming, or have become, who you are meant to be right now. So embrace who that is, understand who that is, acknowledge who you are at this moment, and now be that person. Live that life. Live the life that you are meant to. So this is kind of what I see for some of you Virgos out there. A lot of repositioning and refocusing on things that are more important to you, and also working a lot of things on your abundance and possible potential of moving forward with certain ambitions or goals or moves that you want to make in your life, and also big spiritual upgrades of transforming yourself by diving deep and making peace with your shadow. So this is what I see for you. Don't forget to hit that like button if this did resonate. Leave me a comment if you wish, and also subscribe if you haven't. I want to say a big thank you for anyone who's watching right now, or who has been watching for over the past few videos. I very, very, very much appreciate you. That's all I have for you right now. I want to say thank you one more time, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.